So what are these things? What do you see here? This looks like those shelves you were making. This, part of that project that was supposed to take 6 hours, and 6 months later, it's still unfinished and sitting in the corner. These, leftovers from that honey-do list you had. But personally, when I see these things, I don't see projects like that. In fact, I don't see anything at all. I hear them. But I'm jumping ahead. I'm a sound designer. I create and manipulate audio for commercials, film, TV, video games. Plus, I'm a percussionist. Now, I know that makes me incredibly noisy. And I'm sure I drive those closest to me nuts with the constant tapping and all the times I ask everybody to be real quiet so I can record some mechanical whir or buzz that I happen to find interesting. But selfishly, I know this is a beautiful union of disciplines. As a sound designer, I'm in a constant pursuit of new sounds. I carry a recorder with me wherever I go, whether I'm riding the train, riding in a car. You know, when you travel, you sample the local fare and take in the sights. Me, I do the same things. But I also sample the local sounds of the city I'm in, and then head to the beach and catch some waves with my microphones. But one of my favorite places to hunt for sounds is the Home Depot. Now, what I'm about to tell you is a warning. Never, ever go with me to a hardware store. Unless you don't mind listening to someone tap on everything. Seriously, I'll go into the paint aisle and tap on every paint can, creating little paint can melodies. Like this latex paint. That sounds pretty cool. Not only that, it's fast drying, it's indoor, and it's durable enough for outdoor, and it's ideal for wood, metal, jazz, and blues. And then you have these little cans of stain. That sounds even cooler. And think about the difference. Yes, the can's smaller, but the consistency of the stain is thinner, so I'm able to change the pitch more quickly than that lumbering latex over there. Lumber, that's another great aisle to prowl. Let's take a listen to some of this wood. That sounds amazing. There's nothing special about this wood. These two pieces I bought about a month ago prepping for this talk. These three were one piece a week and a half ago, and I made 2 random cuts. And then you have the hardware aisle with the little pieces of metal, the nails and screws. Nails in a plastic container, the perfect shaker. I was playing all these individual components, and it struck me. What if I put them together? And that idea led to this. What is it? It's a percussion instrument I created called the Netherbox. Everything to make the Netherbox came from Home Depot. It's a red oak that I made into a box, mounted threaded rods and springs across the top. The threaded rods come in long lengths, and I cut them to different sizes to achieve different pitches. The springs are stretched across the top and vibrate sympathetically to the strikes on the rods. Some rods are high-pitched. And some, like my personal favorite, which I've nicknamed the God note, are low. One more time. I find it amazing that a threaded rod bought at Home Depot, mounted on this red oak box that I created, can produce such low frequencies that it literally shakes this room. I don't know about you, but when I hear and feel this, that makes me smile. Now, I can change the timbre of the box depending on what kind of striker or stick I use. A soft mallet, or when I'm playing the nether box, my stick of choice, the bamboo skewer. I can use my fingers. I can even use my fingernails. The springs act as resonators and help sustain the notes on the box. Or I can just hit them. This is a percussion instrument, right? So what do I do with the nether box? Well, I make music and sounds with it. Sometimes those sounds are soft and chiming, and other times they're downright demonic. The nether box has a seemingly infinite range of tones and sounds that you can make from it, depending on how you play it and what you choose to play it with. Sometimes it can remind you of another instrument, but it truly has a unique voice all its own. Thank you. Thank you.